All right, Shalom, shalom. All praise to Yahweh, Shema Mashah, Laka Habashah. Right, I'm gonna get straight into this. Lord willing, the sound is good and everything is good. You know what I'm saying? My first time trying to do this through the Spirit, so all praise to the Most High. Lord willing that it prospers, man. Right, so right now, you know what I'm saying, should be in school or it's lunch, and kind of have to duck off to the Spirit, doing the work, right? Doing the work of Yahweh Bashma Mashak Wamalak Yahweh Shah. Sometimes you just got to do what you got to do for the Spirit, right? But let's go to the book of Luke, right? Using wisdom in this thing, But let's go to the book of Luke, chapter 6. I want to get straight into this topic that I had in hand. I don't mean for this to be a long video or anything, right? But let's go to Luke, chapter 6, and verse 31, right? It says, I'm going to start at verse 30. It says, give to every man that asketh of thee, and of him that taketh away thy goods, ask them not again. So the Lord is saying, give unto whosoever is asking you, man, right? The Lord is about giving. Did not the Lord give us this truth? Did not the Lord give us the spirit, Yahweh, his spirit? You know what I'm saying? Did not the Lord give us infinite grace and mercy? The Lord, he did that. The Lord is about giving, man. He's not always about taking. The Lord is a just balance, but the Lord is about giving. Let's go to the book of Acts. Let's go to Acts chapter 20 and verse 35. Acts chapter 20 and verse 35. It says, I have showed you all things, how that so laboring you ought to support the weak, and to remember the words of the Lord Yahweh Shah, how he said it is more blessed to give than to receive. It's more blessed to give than to receive, man. It's more blessed to give somebody something than to receive it. Now you're blessed because, hey, guess we're blessed on one level because we have received this truth. Not everybody's going to receive the truth. So literally we've been given this exclusive knowledge and wisdom and understanding that not everybody can attain. So definitely we're blessed among men and women. You understand? Those of us that's in this truth, right? And know the knowledge of the Lord. But here's the thing, right? Yeah, we're blessed, but guess what? The Lord said that the man or the person that gives you this truth, which is the Most High, is even more blessed because he's the one that gave it to you, man. So if you give a gift onto somebody, they're blessed to receive that gift, but you're even more blessed because you're the one that gave it. You know what I'm saying? You didn't have to give that gift to that person. Just like how the Lord, he didn't have to give us this grace and this truth, man. He didn't have to do that, but he did it through his mercy and through his everlasting kindness, man, right? So let's go back to that, right? Luke chapter 6 and verse 30, it says, give to every man that asketh of thee. If a brother is asking you, hey, can you break this down? Guess what we have to do? We have to break it down. You know what I'm saying? We can't be like, nah, I'll reveal it some other time. You know what I'm saying? Well, you want to move as a wise master builder as well. But here's the thing, you know what I'm saying? The Lord, at the end of the day, he said, give to every man that asketh of thee, right? It says, and of him that taketh away thy goods, ask them not again. Now, of course, you want to use wisdom. You want to use wisdom in all things, right? How the Lord said wisdom is a defense. You understand? Right? And I believe in the book of Ecclesiastes. Let me try to find that real quick, right? This is Ecclesiastes chapter, right? Let me try to find this real quick. Ecclesiastes chapter 4, right? But Slakia, Ecclesiastes 8, right? Well, the Lord, I can't find it right now, but the Lord did say, right, in a certain precept that if I'm not wrong, that wisdom is a defense, man. I don't think I can look it up right now, right? Because I'm doing it live. So, right. But yeah, right? So, right. So, wisdom, you want to use wisdom. You want to move in wisdom in all things, right? Let me get this precept instead. Let's go to Proverbs. All right. Let's go to that. Proverbs Proverbs chapter 22 and verse 3, right? And it reads, a prudent man foreseeth the evil, and hideth himself, but the simple pass on and are punished. So the wise man, he's going to foresee the evil. You understand? He's wise, right? Because he's moving in wisdom, just like how the Lord said in the book of Isaiah, chapter 33 and verse 6. The Lord said, "What wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and strength of salvation." So you want to use wisdom. So when the Lord said in Luke chapter 6 and verse 30, it says, "Give to every man that asketh of thee," right? And of him that taketh away thy goods, ask them not again. He's not saying that, you know what I'm saying, a brother asks you for your credit card, a brother asks you for your whole house, a brother asks you to give him his car. You understand? You know, you don't want to give everything out, of course, right? You want to use wisdom. But the Lord, at the end of the day, is harping on what? Being ready to give in this thing, right? The Lord even said in the book of Proverbs, all right, the Lord even said in the book of Proverbs, I believe chapter 19 and verse 7, or 19 and verse, let me get this real quick, right? Right? All right. Well, the Lord said in the book of Proverbs, right, that a man will make himself poor, yet have great riches. All right. The hell? Oh, okay, come on. I think we back. All right. But the Lord just say that chapter 6 and verse number 35, "But love ye your enemies and do good and lend, hoping for nothing again, and your reward shall be great." The Lord said your reward shall be great, right? "And ye shall be the children of the highest, for he is kind unto the unthankful and to the evil." So the Lord even is kind to the unthankful and to the evil. The Lord even has the evil to have some to prosper in this world. You know, the Lord even gives unto the evil grace and mercy, as he does every day, right? Verse 36, "Be ye therefore merciful, as your Father also is merciful." So we also want to be merciful, and that's also an act of charity. That's also an act of kindness, man. That's also requiring a good turn, as the Lord said in the book of Sirach, chapter 3, verse 31, man. That's good in the eyes of the Lord. That's also you giving. You know, you don't always have to give a physical thing. You can also give grace and mercy. You know, the Lord said what? "Be ye therefore merciful, as your Father also is merciful." When you give alms, you understand there's physical alms and also spiritual alms. You know, we want to make sure that we're also giving those both, man. And those physical alms, food, whether that's food, water, you understand, gas, clothing, right? Scriptures, Bibles. Those are physical alms, that you could give. But the spiritual alms as well is just as important, man. The spiritual alms, you could fast for a brother. You can fast for a sister. You could, you understand? You could teach, right? Teaching, all these things, right, are spiritual sacrifices and spiritual alms that we can be given. And the Lord said, right, I want to just skip down to verse 38, "Give, and it shall be given unto you." Hey, that's plain. Give, and it's going to be given unto you. If you give, the Lord's going to give it back, right? "Give, and it shall be given unto you. Good measure, pressed down and shaken together, and running over shall men give into your bosom. For with the same measure that ye meet withal, it shall be measured to you again." So the amount of mercy, the amount of grace that you give to a certain person, guess what? It's going to be measured to you again. So we also have to think about that too. That's why we want to walk in mercy, so that we may obtain mercy of the Lord, man. Because if we're not walking in mercy towards our brother and toward our sisters, then the Lord is not going to walk in mercy towards us. And he said that plenty of times, man. Right? But, I don't have much time, so I'm going to just end it off with reading this precept one more time. Right? Verse 38. "Give, and it shall be given unto you." That's plain. Sometimes we have to just stop and meditate upon a verse, man. Give, and it's going to be given unto you. If not from other people, then from the Lord directly, man. You understand? right? Good measure pressed down and shaken together and running over shall men give into your bosom, for with the same measure that ye meet with all, it shall be measured to you again. And that, ultimately that goes into a lot of different folds, but also, another fold that we always bring out, Revelation chapter 22 and verse number 12, you understand? The Lord said, and behold, I come quickly, and my reward is with me to give every man according as his work shall be. So he's going to reward us according to such. We're giving out all these, like I said, spiritual sacrifices. We're giving out all these alms on the spiritual level. We're doing the works of Yahweh Shemini Shah. And because of that, the Lord is going to give us a just recompense. Lord willing, we're part of that number, right? But yeah, so all praises to Yahweh. By Shema Masha, Wabalak Yahweh Shah, Lord willing, this is edifying. Brother Yasha Ali, Shalom.